Rumor has it, there's a story where Kobe was playing against the 76ers, and Andre Iguodala had done a great job on him, held him to like 7 for 20 shoot. So he literally went, when they went back to Philadelphia, he had that date marked on his calendar.
So he came to the locker room, and he was like, where's Dre? And I was on the court working out, getting ready for the game. And it was Lewis Williams. It was like, he told Lewis Williams, he said, tell Dre 50 tonight. So I come out to the locker room, and Lewis Williams was like, yo, Dre, Kobe said 50 tonight. I'm like, I'm always ready to play against Kobe, so I'm like, okay, this will be a good matchup. Excited about it. So 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. He has 49, and they're about like 20, and he gets subbed out. So he got 49 with 6 minutes to go. The game was over. So that was an interesting night. I actually went back and I tracked that game. He made like 3 threes from like where it says Staple on the side of the court. He made like 3 threes from like the P and Staples, which was like far. So yeah, and then we got a lot of pick and roll action. I'll never forget that game.
The stories, I remember USA basketball, first practice, you know, he was like, he looked like, I don't want to say old, but he looked like, I was like, man, am I seeing like the end, you know, it's like he's starting to decline. I didn't tell anybody that, I would never say that out loud. But I was just thinking that in my head, you know, because he just wasn't moving, you know, as well as he was. He's missing a lot of shots. Middle of summer, so whatever. But then I found out he had gone on like a 40-mile bike ride at like 11 p.m. that night. Got in at like 2 a.m. and then he was in the weight room when I got down there at 7:30. So, you know, it was funny to me, very fitting to me. That was like in my head. I was too scared to say it to anybody else, but I was like, man, am I seeing like the decline? I was like, oh no, he's just worked out for 40 hours straight.
I heard a story about early on in your career, you wore them. Obviously, you've been wearing them since the 12th grade. When you played against Kobe, did you wear his shoes or did you wear a different shoe?
So early on, I remember who said something to me. I'm gonna ask Vince if you remember this. I remember Vince was like, when you play against Kobe, do you wear shoes? I'm like, no, I haven't yet. Like, why? Like, nah, you don't supposed to wear them your opponent's shoe or blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, oh, all right. So next time I played Kobe, I wore some Jordans. It's the wrong fucking thing I should have did. As soon as I walked on the court, Kobe was like, oh, that's what we doing, motherfucker? And didn't say nothing to me the rest of the game. Right?
Hey, you just sounded so much like him right there when he said that. That's what we doing, motherfucker. Yeah, you sounded just like Kobe right there, dude. That's crazy as hell. He was off you, huh? He was off. Did he probably bust your ass too?
What, man? And that game, I swear to God, you can find the game too, bro. I remember I had hit somebody hit a shot, put us up like 1. They called a timeout in front of our bench. This motherfucker walked past our bench while we was in the huddle, said, you left me too much time. Came out, hit the fucking game winner, right? So I was like, man, so after the game, I talked to him, he was like, damn, man, my bad, you know, blah, blah, blah.
That's what's up. That's a crazy ass story. That's what's up.
Yeah,
that's
I don't think I never told that.
Yeah, nah, but hey, I swear to God, that was him when you said it, because he done said that plenty of times. That shit was crazy.
Man.
We were in the Olympics, right? And this is when I knew Kobe was a monster, though. You hear about it, but you really, if you don't see it, you really, really don't know. And so we get into a city, one of the cities very late. And immediately we all go to the gym, you know. All my guys, it's Melo, it's me, it's Brian, it's Kobe. Like, we all go to the gym, we all get our work in. It's real late. And so after we get done getting our work in, me and my guys, we say, hey, like, let's meet for breakfast in the morning. Like, if you can't sleep, whoever first one wake up, hit us up. We're going to go eat. And so we do that. We probably get like 3 hours of sleep. You can't sleep much when you're traveling across the world, you know, like we were traveling. And we probably get like 3 hours of sleep. And we wake up, we go down to where the food is. And as we walk it down, you know, slubbing with sleep in our eyes, Kobe Bryant is sitting there with ice on his knees already, right? So we walk up to Kobe, we like, Kobe, what's up? And he was like, yeah, man, I just finished the workout and I'm about to go do another one. And at that moment, I was like, wait, hold on. We just worked out about 3 hours ago. You know what I mean? And like, you've done another workout and you about to go do another one. That's when I was like, okay, I got to get my stuff together. I got to get my shit together, because this dude right here is on a whole different level than even I'm on, and I'm supposed to be great, right? So that's the kind of person he was, and that's how he drove me. You know what I mean? Like just little stuff like that. I went back and said, okay, that means I got to work hard and I got to do more. So yeah, I just wanted to share that little anecdote.
That's great.
He's a beast, man.
He had a lot of respect for guys who busted their butts, you know, every single day, being that they were very talented or not. But if you came to work every single day and you didn't bag down to him, because he would test you. You know, that's the one thing I loved about it. He would test guys in practice.
How would he test them?
Oh, elbowing them, talking to them, you know, telling them they can't guard him. You know, you got this guy out here and this guy can't hold my jock. You know, but I mean, he would talk so much stuff and he would really just to see how you're going to react to it.
Touch me the rest of the scrimmage. All right, let's Put your hands on me.
You know, and some of it I think is that he emulated some of the things that MJ did as well, because MJ was a terror in practice.
Yeah, he's
You
hard
know,
on hard on
he was
guys,
hard
yeah.
on his teammates.
Yeah.
Fucking hard, you ain't got that. You make what you make call. You know what? I got to spin to you all day. Action ball.
You know, and you know, even the last 2 years I had him here, you know, I wouldn't allow him to practice much, but there was days where he was like, well, B, let me just scrimmage. And I was like, yeah, that sounds good. So, you know, we're going to scrimmage at about this time. Come on back out, you know, get yourself back loose and I'm going to let you scrimmage. And he would be in the scrimmage talking the whole time to guys, to Nick Young and to Jeremy Lins and Carlos Boozers and I would sit there sometimes and say, guys, you not going to say nothing back?
What started that back and forth though?
It was like a testing day for Kobe to test like Jeremy Lin, test me, and test like Wesley Johnson and other guys. So like from the start, he was killing Jeremy Lin. Like I guess he wanted Jeremy Lin to be something he wasn't, but he was killing from the start of the practice. I don't know why we got him. Why is he here? He had one good year talking crazy. Like, but during the practice, I'm up here like, Jeremy Lin, come on, man. We can't go out like this. We ain't going out like this. Not today. I'm getting mad like, Jeremy Lin, come on, man. Kobe, y'all soft like Sherman. Oh, I can't even get better practicing with y'all.
And he would do it to just see which of these guys he could be in that foxhole with.
That's when I was like, all right, Cole, you talking too much. You can't guard me. Guard me. He was guarding Jeremy Lin. Guard me. Yeah, guard me.
Hey, that part.
Yeah, guard me. And then we start going back and forth. I said nobody in the world could guard me because Gil was teaching me.
From.
Nobody in the world Nobody in the world
Because I said nobody in the world could guard me. He said, lucky I'm not from this world.
Damn, he good, bro. He too
That's
So we going back and forth. It was fun. Then the next day, you know, we won the game. And he was like praising us and all that type of shit.
I love when you waved them off. I think it was against the Spurs.
Yeah. That was the game. That was right after that.
Oh,
that was right after that. In the interview, I said,
But
I said
feel
something
like
about the Sherman tissue or something like that.
You know, from the yesterday practice, you know, Kobe talking all that trash kind of inspired me today. So, but
yeah,
soft like Sherman.
but I feel like crazy respect crazy. Like Nick's got that mentality.
Yeah.
That like, yo, I'm gonna still shoot. I'm gonna play my game,
that.
And Kobe understands that.
Yeah.
You know, which of these guys I can trust to have my back when I'm on the court?
It was a test.
It's a test.
Yeah.
And he was always, you know, testing guys in that way to try to find out, you know, which of these guys I can trust and go to battle with.
Now Young with two, lets it fly. It's good! Nick Young for three! And the Lakers lead with 7.4 remaining. Young's sixth triple of the night.